Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls, for when the lights go out. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you all tucked up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Well, you're in for a treat tonight, on day 26 of Awesome Author August, a new book every night, for 31 days of August, and I'm still not sure what to do next month. Well, tonight's story is called Beekle, an absolutely amazing book. Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend by Santat. It's a book that was a Caldecott Medal winner, and you really have to see the pictures in this. Fantastic. Once upon a time, he was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights, but his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No children were eating cake, no one stopped to hear the music, and everyone needed a nap. Then he finally saw something familiar, so he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited, and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. The end. Wow, this has got to be one of my favorite books right now, about a little monster that was imagined by a little girl, and they became best friends. Wow. Anyway, that was a book called Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend by Santat. A great story for day 26 of Awesome Author August, only here on the Lights Out podcast. Bedtime stories for you little angels for when the lights go out. See you tomorrow. Good night.